Hey YouTube, what's going on? We're back here again talking about the P. Diddy case. So P. Diddy is in custody right now in a New York City jail. It is nicknamed and dubbed Hell on Earth because of the poor living conditions. He was denied bail the first time, which him and his lawyer decided to appeal the bail hearing, the denied bail bond, and they decided to do an appeal, which means that you're arguing that decision and you're going to try and go again um, for another bail hearing. So they go for the second bail hearing and get denied bail for the second time. And this video basically is going to let you know all the biggest names that are involved in these freak off videos and the biggest names that I'm predicting that are going to fall from the domino effect. I'm telling you the names that I know are involved in these freak off videos and are involved, and I'll explain each thing. And then I'm also telling you, I think each one of these people on the list are going to fall like domino effect. Hollywood is in trouble. Okay, so we're going to start off here with Cassie. Cassie and Rodney Jones are basically the catalyst in this whole thing, which is like the last nail in Diddy's coffin, so to speak. They started these lawsuits, and this is what got the ball rolling with all of this freak off videos and all this, Homeland Security. This is bigger than anyone thinks. Illuminati, the Black Cabal. This goes deep. Now, I'm going to tell you how deep. Okay, so we're going to say, Cassie, she, she's came with him with the Adult Survivors Act. That's how she came with him with a court case. Okay, now his little bitch Stevie J, he is basically Diddy's bitch, and he is at all the freak offs. Okay, and Meek Mill, we all know Meek Mill, the rapper. Okay, there was a video of Meek Mill and him in the pool, stuff like that. There was audio of Diddy going to town on Meek, so we all know that. What a what a bitch. These guys are both sick. They're all sick. Anyway, moving on. Nicki Minaj is involved in at freak offs. Justin Bieber has been taken from a young age and corrupted by Diddy. Okay, and we all know what happened to Justin. He was underage. He was exploited by Diddy. Ever since he was that tiny little cute kid in the video where he had 48 hours with Diddy and Diddy got him a car and all that. That's sick. Ever since then, I think it's gone downhill for Justin. And along with Justin, you also got guys like Will Smith and Jaden Smith. Okay, these guys are at the top of the food chain when it comes to, well, Will Smith is when it comes to P. Diddy and his freak off parties. They are literally selling their own kids to these billionaire freaks. I believe that they will do anything to stay looking young. They'll do anything to have that power over the industry because the industry uh, is what influences the youth, and then that's how they control the population and through the youth. They're going to try to their mind control with their agendas and stuff like that. It all boils down to the antichrist and one global currency, okay, in the end times. But that's in another video. You'll have to go check those types of videos out. We're going to move on. Okay, we got Trump. Trump has been caught at these freak offs on these tapes. Yeah, Trump. Sickening. You see all of them in a circle, and Trump, you see his ugly, white, fat, naked body running in a circle with the rest of them. There's other people there in that circle that I've seen. Okay, we got Mace. Mace, that's why do you think Mace disappeared so long ago after Harlem World and all of that stuff? All that money they made together and everything, and then Mace don't want nothing to do with P Diddy. Mace caught on to his P Diddy shit. All right, Cuba Gooding Jr. at the freak off parties frequently. Usher. Usher was taken in under his wing when he was a youth as well. Diddy Flavor Camp and all that got started. What they did to Justin. Usher actually was the one that basically gave Justin to Diddy. to take care of and put him through flavor camp. P. Diddy flavor camp. Yeah, the flavor of his penis. Flavor camp. You gotta get the flavor of his penis in your mouth and you can't wash it out. Or you gotta have the jizz all over ya. Like, come on. Okay, the next person is Mark Wahlberg. Okay, Mark Wahlberg, we all know is a great actor. Hollywood, this isn't just actors and singers. This goes up to Hollywood elites, Illuminati. We're talking politicians. We're talking presidents. We're talking underground tunnels. We're talking private islands. Oh, by the way, the people that transferred Diddy to this jail, it's the same jail that they took Jeffrey Epstein to when he went missing and supposedly died. And then he went missing and living on his private island for the rest of his life, having fun, doing everything that he always used to do, being a sicko. Yeah, that's where they are. And now they're bringing Diddy to that same jail. Okay, is Diddy gonna make it to trial? What's going on here? Like, huh. Alright. Or is he gonna mysteriously, conveniently die? And yeah. Okay, so then we got DJ Khaled. JayZ and Beyonce mysteriously disappeared after he was denied bail, by the way. That's just really kind of strange. People are saying that JayZ makes P. Diddy look like a goody two shoes when it comes to all this kind of stuff, when it comes to sex rituals and human sacrifices and all this. Beyonce and JayZ are at the top of the rumor list. And we're going to see if it boils down to being true. I don't know what I'm going to do with all my Rockaway jeans. Alright, so the next one is Daphne Joy, okay, accused 50 Cent of mistreatment when she was working for Diddy, okay. Young Miami is got a lawsuit going on for $250K, okay, behind the scenes. The Black Cabal is involved, Homeland Security is involved, the feds are involved. 50 Cent is making as much money as he can, making documentaries off the whole situation. 50 Cent's an entrepreneur. He always knows when to make a buck. This goes all the way back to the days with Tupac and Biggie. You know, we all think that, well, we don't all think, but there's evidence and things coming out in the news. I only speak on what's out there in the news, by the way. I won't speak on anything if it's not already out there. So basically, what happens is, like the Tupac and Biggie thing, everybody's thinking, and a lot of people are thinking, because of everything that's come out with the shooter and the killer, the Crips and all that. You know, we all know the names. I'm not going to bring those names up. But, okay, so P. Diddy supposedly put that hit out, right? Anyway, so that goes back to that, and then that's why they retaliated. And I don't know, I think he has to do something. Okay, so then we got to talk about how Rodney Jones is suing Diddy for $30 million, right? And, okay. And there's hints, right? There's hints and clues that Chris Brown is been involved with Diddy and he's been on these freak offs and everything too. And then you also got Rodney Jones saying that he's gonna tell on Diddy for and Beyonce for being involved in the, or sorry, Jennifer Lopez and Diddy for being involved in the shooting way back in the day at the nightclub. And he said, oh, she had it in her purse and all this stuff, right? Okay, so that's what I know about that. And then we got supposedly Michael Jackson's even on these freak offs, okay? Michael Jackson's on these freak offs. This is like the biggest names in history. And anybody from Ellen DeGeneres to Ja Rule to French Montana, you know. You got Diddy's 53rd birthday, a bishop, pastor, TJ Jakes from Potter's house comes to his 53rd birthday. People are like, why would a pastor come there? Like, this is like crazy. Why would he come to a freak off party? Well, his pastor thing is online, right? A lot of it has to do with online. Well, his ministry and online ministry is to do with Revolt TV and all that. Revolt is owned by Diddy. So that has to do with that. So that's how you can understand where that guy comes in. And he has bishops at his parties even. So that's probably how he got the footage of guys like that. And that's how he got in so much power and control with all these videotapes. He had videotapes of everybody, half of Hollywood. No one could do nothing to him. Okay? But he finally got hit. Finally got caught. Okay? And then we got uh so Chris Brown, Lady Gaga, Rick Ross, people are saying these types of people are drinking baby blood to stay younger at human sacrifices rituals. If people get scared enough, they release a certain creatine or some sort of chemical out of their body, out of their blood, comes out of their body, they eject it out of the blood somehow, they siphon it out like vampires, and source is what keeps them young supposedly. And I don't know. I don't know if that's true. That's the biggest rumor that I've heard to date. Uh, but we all know that it could be true because we've all seen stuff, Illuminati, all this kind of stuff. Anyway, Dwayne Martin and Will Smith supposedly in a relationship, behind the scenes, and then you got Dwayne Martin at freak off parties too. Okay, so that is a list full of feds, Hollywood elites at Diddy's freak off parties. It could be anyone from Diddy's ex-girlfriend to a bodyguard to a fellow co-worker to a fellow rapper on a feature to a signed artist to a child to a youth to a movie star to a politician to a pastor to the biggest rapper in history, Tupac. You know, it goes all the way back to then, all the way back to 1996, to the guy who's involved with the NFL, JayZ and Beyonce. They say the biggest people. I don't understand why JayZ didn't allow Wayne to, you know, be involved with the Super Bowl halftime show in New Orleans. If it's going to be in New Orleans, why can't he be involved with it? Stuff like that. I'm not understanding that situation. I don't understand JayZ. I think it's a grudge, obviously. He's holding some sort of grudge towards Cash Money Records, holding some sort of grudge towards Lil Wayne and Birdman. Okay? Alright. And probably BG as well. Don't want to forget him. But those guys, you know what I mean? Those are honorable mentions. Those guys got nothing to do with what I'm talking about. Um, we all know they are kind of, they're from the South and they all kissing each other and stuff and whatnot. But, they're not having freak offs and doing all kinds of weird stuff. And I honestly think Wayne is a really good artist and probably one of the best artists in history. And we're going to leave it at that. Check out other videos, check out interviews, check out music, check out other social media platforms, subscribe, like, share, do your part, donate, do whatever you want to do. Go to the merch store, check it out. We got online merch, we got everything. Check it out. We're on Spotify. Um, we have a website. We're trying to be on every platform. We're trying to turn it into a brand. Talking time to 6. We're out.